Hello, everyone, and welcome to another video of What's on Hollywood, where we compare the powers and abilities of two popular comic book characters and try to determine who would win in a fight. Today, we have a clash of the Titans, Captain Marvel vs. Thor. Both of them are among the most powerful heroes in the Marvel universe, but who has the edge in a one-on-one battle? Let's find out. Before we continue, if you would like more information about Thor and Captain Marvel or other Marvel, DC characters, you can visit my websites, whatsonhollywood.com and marveldccrossover.com. First, let's take a look at Captain Marvel, also known as Carol Danvers. She is a former US Air Force pilot who gained cosmic powers after being exposed to the energy of the Tesseract, an ancient artifact that contains one of the Infinity Stones. She also became a hybrid of human and Kree, an alien race with advanced technology and physiology. Her powers include enhanced strength, stamina, agility, durability, and immunity to most diseases. She can also fly at great speeds, well beyond the sound barrier. But her most impressive ability is her energy manipulation. She can absorb, generate, and project various forms of energy, such as photon blasts from her hands or binary blasts from her entire body. She can also enter a state called binary mode, where she taps into the power of a white hole and becomes immensely powerful. In this state, she can control any form of radiation or gravity, survive and travel in space without a suit, and even withstand the power of a nuclear bomb. Now, let's move on to Thor, the god of thunder. He is the son of Odin, the king of Asgard, and the earth goddess Gaia. He is one of the oldest and most experienced heroes in the Marvel universe, having lived for over 1,000 years and fought in countless battles. He is also one of the strongest and most durable heroes, being able to lift mountains, withstand bullets, and survive explosions. He has superhuman speed, reflexes, agility, and healing factor. He can also manipulate weather and lightning with his will or with his mystical hammer Mjolnir. Mjolnir is a powerful weapon that can only be wielded by those who are worthy. It can fly back to Thor's hand after being thrown, create portals to other realms, unleash devastating energy blasts, and even summon the God Blast, a blast so powerful that it can kill immortals. Thor also has other abilities that he rarely uses, such as his Warrior's Madness, which increases his strength and stamina tenfold at the cost of his sanity, and his Odin Force, which grants him godlike powers such as reality warping and time manipulation. So, who would win in a fight between Captain Marvel and Thor? Well, it's not an easy question to answer. Both of them have incredible feats of strength, speed, durability, and energy projection. Both of them have experience in combat and leadership. Both of them have faced formidable foes and emerged victorious. However, there are some factors that could tip the scales in favor of one or the other. One factor is their versatility. Captain Marvel has more variety in her energy manipulation than Thor does with his lightning. She can absorb different types of energy and use them against her opponent or boost her own power. She can also switch between different modes depending on the situation. Thor, on the other hand, relies mostly on his hammer for his energy attacks. If he loses Mjolnir or it gets destroyed or neutralized somehow, he would lose a significant advantage. Another factor is their endurance. Thor has shown to be more resilient than Captain Marvel in terms of taking damage and continuing to fight. He has survived attacks from beings like Thanos, Galactus, and even Celestials, who are cosmic entities that dwarf planets in size and power. He has also fought for days or weeks without rest or sustenance. Captain Marvel has also endured some brutal beatings from enemies like Thanos, Yon-Rogg, and Ronan the Accuser, but she has not shown the same level of stamina or durability as Thor. A third factor is their personality. Captain Marvel is more impulsive and hot-headed than Thor. She tends to act on her emotions rather than logic or strategy. She is also more prone to arrogance and overconfidence than Thor. She often underestimates her opponents or overestimates her own abilities. Thor used to be like that too when he was younger, but he learned from his mistakes and became more humble and wise over time. He is more cautious and respectful of his enemies than Captain Marvel. He also has more honor and compassion than Captain Marvel. Based on these factors, we can conclude that Thor has a slight edge over Captain Marvel in a fight. He is more versatile, more enduring, and more mature than Captain Marvel. He also has more experience and knowledge of the cosmic forces and beings that they might encounter. However, this does not mean that Captain Marvel is weak or inferior to Thor. She is still a formidable hero who can challenge Thor and even defeat him under the right circumstances. She has proven herself to be a worthy ally and friend to Thor and the Avengers. She has also saved the universe from threats like the Kree Empire, the Skrulls, and Thanos. She is a hero that deserves respect and admiration. So, what do you think? Who do you think would win in a fight between Captain Marvel and Thor? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more superhero showdown videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.